Rekaman screen. Butang. Fokus. Butang. Dipilih. Dipilih. Rekaman screen. Butang. Buka kawalan. Mikrofon. Mikrofon aktif.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Fazlina Kill Channel. Okay guys, so sebelum mulakan video, jangan lupa like, comment, share dan subscribe dan aktifkan notifikasi supaya korang tidak ketinggalan update-update video terbaru dari channel ini. Okay guys, so seperti korang tengok di tajuk, pada hari ini aku nak sambung Hell Hunter bahagian 2. So semalam aku baru saja escape dari manor. So pada hari ini aku nak sambung dari village sampai kita berhentikan ghost ship atau kapal hantu, kapal berhantu. So kat situ aku akan stop dan aku akan sambung. Kita akan berlawan dengan vampire. So jom kita mulakan sekarang. Kita mulakan dari village. Kita buka Hell Hunter.
Fluid blind quest. Western fluid driver blind driver. Hell Hunter anti Nomen. Pertuturan tidak aktif.
Hell Hunter. Anti-Nomen. Move among the options in the main New game. Load game.
Kita pilih load game.
You have reached Harbour Village. Entry.
So kita dekat Harbour Village. So jom kita ke bridge.
To the bridge. The bridge is made of bricks. Underneath, Elian hears some rat noises. After the bridge, the place starts to become more civilized. You have reached Harbour Village. To the lamppost. This bridge. The bridge is narrow. Not ideal for the bridge is narrow. Rats. Some rats gather here. Some rat bridge. The bridge is to enter to the market.
So jom kita ke pasar.
Goods and souvenirs of all kinds are sold. You have reached Harbour to the square stands. The stands are full of crowd. There's a to the bridge, to the tourist area, to the square.
Seterusnya kita ke square.
In the square, people meet with others and rest during their break. You have reached Harbour Village. People. Metaguy. Metaguy greets Elian. To mark to the main road. Rather than a point of connection, it looks like a clear separation. You have reached saving Harbour Village. To the villagers. You save to the villagers' houses. The actual village is there. Fishermen, farmers and... You have reached to Harbour Bench. To the wharf. There's some boats, and that's what Elian was saying. You have reached Net, Harbour Doctor, speedboat owner.
Okay, kita jumpa ni, speedboat owner.
A woman is next to a speedboat in the wharf. Seems like she's the owner of the vehicle. Elian is about to ask for a ride, but his request is interrupted by some screams in the distance.
Whoa!
He must see what happened. The woman says they came from the tourist area of the village. Wharf. To the villagers' house.
So jom kita kena ke tourist area. So ikut aku.
You have reached to the main road. You have reached to the square.
Okay, sini, tourist area.
You have reached to the main to market. Meta guy to mark. You have reached to the To the tourist.
Okay, sini ke tourist area.
Elian reaches the place. There's someone lying on the ground. He's not moving anymore, and no one dares to go closer. You have reached off Harbour tourist's corpse.
Yes, corpse.
Elian checks the body. He's dead. Suddenly he has some kind of vision. A green smoke becomes visible inside the lungs of the corpse. It must be his power in crowd. To market.
Sekarang kita ke bridge kembali.
Elian follows the rat. There's a lot of mess and it's you have reached to the bridge.
So kenapa aku pergi sini? Sebab aku nak pergi hidden passage.
The rat Elian was chasing arrives here. And
Okay, so kita ikut rat.
you
guys.
have reached Lamp Harbour to the Mark II entry. Rats. Bridge. Rats. Some rats gather here. Bridge. The rat that Elian saw joins a horde of rats below the to entry to the market. Hidden lamppost. Hidden passage.
So jom. Okay, so kat sini kita kena buka gate ya.
As suspected, there's an abandoned underground passage. You have reached broken to the bridge. East exit.
So kat sini ada beberapa haiwan yang pelik. Contohnya infected
On
rats.
the way, Elian notices an iron wheel and a great. You have reached in village underground.
Okay, ni dia.
The battle begins.
Okay.
The battle ends. Elian gains iron wheel.
So iron wheel kita kena buka.
The chain of the iron wheel is strained, so the gate connected must be open. Will Elian close the connect? Swipe left.
Okay, tak buat
Infected rats. The battle begins.
Okay.
The battle ends. Elian, iron core, west exit, east exit, a great shaped gate, iron wheel core, iron. The chain of the iron wheel is strained. Elian turns the wheel and the chain is released. Now the gate is closed. East exit, a great shape, iron, west exit.
Oh, pagar dah tutup guys. Okay, so kita tutup pagar tu. Nah kita ke north.
You have reached North Village
North east exit eh. So kat sini ada kelawar. Kelawar.
It's getting darker, and many infected rats wander.
Ada infected
You
rat,
have
ada kelawar.
reached in Village Underground.
Ni
No,
ni.
the battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gate. Rat excrement. Southwest east exit. Rat excrement. Southeast exit. A great shaped gate. There's a great pile of southwest east exit. A great south.
Ada pagar yang nak kena buka ke? Ya.
You have wheelbarrow. Village under wheel. Broken lantern. Unfortunate. Wheel. An empty wheel. Northeast to the bridge. East.
Aku rasa ada guys. Pagar yang kena buka ni.
You have east exit. A great west corpse. The body has been devoured. Infected rats. The battle begins. The battle ends. Elliot. East, west, corpse. Iron wheel. The chain of the swipe. Elian turns the wheel and the chain gets corpse. Iron wheel. Infected rats. The battle begins. The battle ends. Iron wheel. East eggs. West eggs. You have reached north.
Kumpulan. Telepon. Baris 1. Telepon. Pertuturan tidak.
Okay, sorry. Tadi ada orang call. Okay, mengganggu Okay, so sambung. Kita lawan infected rats tadi.
Rats. The battle begins.
Oh, aku lawan dalam keadaan aku tak sihat guys. Dalam keadaan jantung aku berdebar.
The battle ends. Alien gain. East exit. Southwest east exit.
Okay, boleh keluar. So, jom kita keluar.
As Elian proceeds, he can hear the sound of many bats. They must. You have reached safe village under. You saved iron wheel. The chain of the iron wheel is loose, so the gate can swipe. Elian turns the wheel. The chain gets flock of bats. The battle begins.
Serang laju dah.
The battle ends. Saving iron wheel. Bones. Flock of bats. The battle begins.
Oh.
The battle ends. Alien. Say iron bone. West. Southeast exit. A great shaped. Saving point. Iron wheel. Saving. You save iron wheel. The chain of the iron wheel is strained. So swipe left to do the bone. West exit.
Guys, aku rasa ada pagar yang perlu ditutup. Tapi mana?
You have reached in village underground.
Aduh, lawan.
The battle begins.
boleh serang sekali ya. Yang kali kedua aku check tak kena. Benda boleh serang sekali ya. So lambat mati ya guys.
The battle ends. Rat, southwest eggs, rat. There's a great pie. East eggs, south, rat, south.
Mana agaknya pagar yang perlu dibuka tu ya?
Wheelbarrow, to the bridge, east exit.
Aku tahu di mana pagar tu. Aku tahu.
You have reached east village.
Pagar tu mungkin di sini.
This system of gates is quite complicated. You have reached Rust village under the shop. Flock of bats.
Okay, ada kelawar.
The battle begins. The battle ends.
Banyak kelawar dia.
Rust medical kit. Alien finds a iron wheel. The chain of the iron wheel is loose. Alien turns the wheel and the chain gets infected rats. The battle begins.
Aduh. Alamak, aku tak sihat guys. Aduh, man.
Alien is defeated. Seems like this is the end. Swipe left to load the last saved game. You have saving iron wheel flock of bats. The battle begins.
Lawan je macam ni. Dah.
The battle ends. Alien gains 1. Saving iron wheel. The chain of the iron wheel is strained, so the gate connected must be open. Saving point. You save southeast, west exit, south, a great west.
Okay. Kita balik tempat tadi. Mari tempat tadi. Okay.
You east exit, southwest.
Mana tadi kita pergi sini.
You have northeast village underground, northeast exit.
Pergi east. Okay, tadi pagar terbuka kan.
You have east exit.
Okay, so kita nak kena buka pagar kat sini.
This system of gates is quite complicated. Alien You have reached east village, a great rusty flock of bats.
Lawan
The
macam
battle
ni.
begins.
Alamak. Okay. Baik. Okay.
The battle ends. Ellie. Rusty shovel, medical kit, iron wheel. The chain of the iron wheel is loose. Alien turns the wheel. Medical kit, rust, east exit, west exit.
Sekarang kita pergi tempat tadi. So kita tengok pagar dia dah terbuka up atau
You have
belum.
east exit village.
Kalau dah buka, kita boleh terus lawan. Red besar guys.
You have north.
So jom ikut aku. Ya, ikut aku.
You have east village.
Kita save point dekat sini. Kita tengok boleh
You have saving. You save southeast.
Okay, so kita nampaknya kita dah boleh proceed.
Both the paths connect here. The other path. You have reached village underground, east. The chain of the iron wheel is loose. So, Alien turns the wheel. The chain. Rat corpses. They have been devoured. Giant rat.
Yes, ni giant rat.
As Alien goes forth, that giant beast squeals out loud, making a terrible noise.
Okay, so kita kena lawan dia.
The battle begins. Alien is getting weaker.
Lama. Nah.
The battle ends. Alien. The huge rat falls sideways and squeals in agony for a while. West exit. East exit. Iron wheel. Rat. Northwest exit. West exit. East exit. Northwest exit. East exit.
Kita pergi situ.
Alien exits from the passage and finally finds the village.
Di sini ada orang baru kita kena lawan, iaitu Plague Spreader. So
You
dia
have reached
lembat juga.
bench. Plague spreader.
Okay, ni dia.
The battle begins.
Dah.
The battle ends.
Shane.
Bench. Weather vane. Plague spreader.
Okay, serang macam ni.
The battle
Dah,
begins.
habis.
The battle ends. Alien gains fifth. Weather vane. To the underground. To the main road. To the wharf.
Okay, sekarang kita kena pergi main
To the
road.
main.
Okay, pergi main road dan kita ke...
You have reached saving point. Edge of the save. You say edge of the road. Tap water. To the square. To the village. Saving point. To the square.
Kita kena jumpa Vigilante dan kita ambil torchlight. Ya? Yeah?
You have reached Lamp Harbor Plague Spreader. The battle begins. The battle ends.
Senang yang lawan dia.
Lamp Vigilante. Alien aims at.
Dia dapat torchlight.
The
Tapi kena lawan
battle
dulu.
begins.
Ambil tu.
The battle ends. Lampo, meta guy, to market, to the main road, lamp to the main.
Sekarang kita pergi underground balik dan kita cari passage tersembunyi.
You have reached to the harbor village, to the tap water, to the village.
Aku nak lawan lagi guys. Plague Spreader. Aku nak lawan lagi lah.
You have bench plague spreader. The battle begins.
Sekejap je guys.
The battle ends.
Sekejap je.
Ben Weathervane plague spreader.
Ni ada satu lagi.
The battle begins.
Habis.
The battle ends. Alien gain to the main to the underground.
Turun. Okay.
You have reached Iron Wheel East exit. Iron Wheel.
Okay.
East exit. West exit.
Sekarang kita cari ceiling. Mana ceiling?
You have East exit. Village underground. Infected rats.
Aduh.
The battle begins.
Salah tekan lah. Dah.
The battle ends.
Aku tak nak jumpa dia lagi.
East, West, Iron Wheel. Medical kit. Alien West exit.
Okay, sekarang aku nak tanya mana ceiling tu? Mana?
You have East exit. Village under corpse. The body has infected
Aduh.
rats. The battle begins. The battle ends.
Tolong aku tak nak jumpa lagi dah.
East, West, Core, Iron Wheel. West,
Okay, tak ada apa-apa. Tak ada apa-apa.
you have North-East Village to the broke wheel. North-East, East Egg.
Okay, sekarang aku nak cari ceiling tu. Ceiling tu.
East, West, Corpse. Infected rats. The battle begins.
Mat. Aku ni tak nak lawan kan benda ni.
The battle ends. Infected rats. The battle begins.
Dia kena double tag kan. Aku tadi buat double tag.
The battle ends. Alien gains 1. Iron Corpse. West exit. Iron Wheel. The chain of the iron. Swipe. Alien turns the wheel and the chain is released. Now the gate is. West. East egg. Iron Wheel. East.
Aku tutup pagar tu.
Rusty block. Village underground.
Ni senang.
The battle begins.
Lawan macam ni je. Dah.
The battle ends.
Senang.
Alien gains 1. Rusty shovel. Medical kit. Iron wheel. Infected rats. The battle begins.
Sabar. Aduh.
The battle ends. Alien gains 1. Rusty medical. Iron west exit. Iron. The chain of the iron Alien turns the wheel and the chain is west east egg.
Nak ke mana sekarang? Sini kot.
You have east egg village up northwest rat corpses. Iron wheel. East exit. West exit. Northwest iron rat corpses. Iron wheel. The chain of the iron wheel is strained, so the gate connected must swap. Alien tries to turn the wheel, but it's stuck. It won't be possible to close the gate any. Rat northwest exit. West north. A great shaped west exit. East west.
Agaknya mana ceiling tu? Mana?
You have east west exit.
Mana ceiling tu ya?
You have reached east village west corpse. The body west.
Tak nak kat situ ada infected rats. Bahaya.
You have north village north.
Okay, maybe kat sini. Ya.
You have east south ceiling. Alien check. South to the secret path. Alien climbs the gate and reaches the sea. You have reached village underground. The vampire is gonna die. Furniture to the underground, to the main road.
Okay.
The light from the surface enters through the exit.
Sekarang kita kena pergi wharf.
You have reached to the harbor village.
Okay, memang kita kena pergi wharf.
You have reached Ben Harb to the wharf.
Sekarang kita jumpa owner. Speedboat owner.
Elian arrives, but one boat has already set. You have reached Net Harbour Village. The doctor is desperate. Speedboat. Elian stops the woman and asks if some guy arrived suddenly and sailed with a boat. She thinks Elian is talking about that handsome man and affirms he was directed to a particular city. Elian now has a destination. He also asks for passage. She will accept on just one condition. Apparently a crowd of people gathered in the square, and she doesn't want someone to get injured or worse. She figured that Elian is not an ordinary traveler, so she wants him to stop the crowd.
Oh, crowd.
Elian is forced to accept.
Okay.
Doctor. Net to the villager's house. War to the village.
Baik. Siap melakukan apa saja. So jom kita pergi lawan dia.
You have reached Ben Har Plague Spreader.
Nak lawan
The battle begins. The battle ends. Ben Weather Plague Spreader. The battle begins. The battle ends. Ben Weather to the main road.
Okay, pergi sini.
You have reached Save Harbour. Use edge of the road. Tap water. To the square. To the villager's house. To the...
Okay, kat square ni. Kecoh guys. Tengok Kecoh gila. Kat square ni.
Things have definitely gotten out of hand. A lot of people are gathered here.
Okay, sini. Aku nak lawan dia.
You have reached Lamp Harbour Vigilante. The battle begins. The battle ends.
Okay, sekarang kita kena lawan.
Ellie, Lamp, Pitchfork, Meta Guy, to market. Pitchfork's armed crowd.
Ni dia.
Elian marches towards the crowd and says to
Okay, sini.
The battle begins.
Oh, pertarungan bising guys. Sikit guys, sikit lagi. Nice. Dah
The
habis.
battle ends.
Habis.
Elian gains 400. Elian defeats the one who looks like the meta guy. To market, to the main lamppost, to the...
Habis juga pertarungan bising tu. Sekarang kita boleh naik speedboat.
You have saving edge of the saving. You say ed tap water to the square, to the villagers' house.
Okay.
You have Ben plague spreader. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien weather plague spreader. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gate to the wharf.
Sekarang kita boleh naik boat. Let's go.
You have reached net, harbor, speedboat, war, speed. Elian returns and tells the woman the good news. She is surprised and thanks him. Introductions can wait, so they both sail on the speedboat. To the speedboat owner, Elian returns and tells the woman. Elian return to the villagers' nets, to the speedboat.
Okay. Cantik guys.
Despite the nature of the village, there is a speedboat. You have reached speedboat. You saved crew member medical kit. Elian finds many crew tools. Crew member. She introduced two crew member. This crew member medical kit. Bed, weapons to the outside. Saving point. You saved it to the outside. Elian finishes his address when suddenly the boat is shaking. Elian now must go outside. Elian exits the cabin and can't believe his eyes. That
Creature tu guys. Dampier.
you have reached speed. Crew member 4. Crew member. Edge of the to inside. Life. Crew member 4. Crew member. Edge of the boat. When Elian gets close,
Cek kena battle.
the battle begins. Elian is getting slower. Elian is getting slower.
Creature. Kenapa kau datang sini?
Elian is getting slower. Elian
What?
is defeated.
Mati.
Seems like this is the end. Swipe left to load the last saved game. You have reached to the outspeed. Weapons to the out. Saving to the out.
Sorry guys.
Elian
Sorry.
exits the cabin and can't believe his eyes. That you have reached crew member. Edge of the boat. The battle begins. Alien is getting slower.
Dah.
The battle ends. Alien gain. Finally, Alien manages to make him fall. Crew member 4, life 2 inside.
Bye creature.
You have reached saving. You saved Emil too. Emil. She's never seen a thing like that creature. Saving. You saved to the web bed. Medic bed. Alien accepts the offer.
Okay, so dia tengah tidur. So tiba-tiba ada monster kat luar.
Weapons to the out. Saving point. You save to the out.
Okay, so ni lah monster dia.
You have reached light speed. Crew member 4. Heat. Heat. 2 in.
Dah aku masuk balik.
You have reached to the out speedboat. Inside. Quit. Life points. Experience points. You're back in the lifeboat. Crew member. He said to inside. Fishman. It's a humanoid covered in. The battle begins. The enemy is getting faster.
Dah.
The battle ends. Lifeboat. Crew member 4. Human fishman. It's
Okay, ni pun sama.
the battle begins. The enemy is getting faster.
Oh.
Alien is defeated. Seems like this is the end.
Sorry guys, sorry.
Swipe left to load the last saved game. You have reached to the apps. You have reached to in lifeboat. Crew member 4. He's the life 2 inside. Crew member 4. He's crew life 2 inside. Crew 2 in lifeboat. Crew member 2 inside. Crew member. He said crew apart. Lifeboat. Fishman. Humanoid fishman. 2 inside. Humanoid. This battle begins. The enemy is shielded from attacks.
Dia perisai guys. Nampak aku sekarang dia kena perisai.
The enemy is not shielded anymore. The enemy is shielded from attacks.
Macam main sekarang gacha. Sekarang pasu.
The enemy is not shielded anymore. The battle ends.
Ada 3 benda guys.
Lifeboat. Crew member 4. Fishman. Battle begins. The enemy is getting faster.
Okay.
The battle ends. Fishman. Battle begins. getting faster.
Dah, habis semua.
The battle ends. Ellie to inside. You have saving you speed. Emil to Emil. She doesn't know how. Saving point to the out. Save to the weapons bed. Elian goes to sleep. Weapon to the out.
Okay.
Saving. You save to get to the out. Amelia. She's nervous. Tools. She's lost in save it to the outside.
Korang tahu ada
Elian wants to know what's the matter, so he needs to ask Amelia and the other two. Elian wants to say Amelia. She's lost. Tool. Crew member. Action. Crew. He wants medical kit. Bed. Weapon to the outside. Saving. You save to the out. Problems with communication. The mist is dense indeed. At a certain
ada ghost ship guys.
you have reached to the speedboat.
So jom kita pergi ghost ship. Memang kita kena pergi guys. Kita kena halau semua hantu-hantu ni.
Elian hops aboard. As expected, there's no. You have reached ghost ship. Skeleton main mast to below deck. Main skeleton corpses. Elian cannons. Cannon to the speed to the stern.
So kita ke stern dulu. Kita tengok ada
Here's
apa.
the stern. Elian can see the helm in the quarter.
Oh, helm.
You have reached ghost helm. Elian broken up to the main deck.
Sekarang kita pergi bow untuk check anchor.
You have main cannons. Cannon to the stern to the bow. The bowsprit is damaged, and the figurehead as well. You have reached ghost bowsprit anchor. The anchor is still set. Figurehead to the main deck.
Sekarang kita kena pergi below deck atau tingkat bawah.
You have reached to ghost.
Terus guys, aku tahu apa yang kena buat.
All passages that connect to the rear of the below. You have reached front ghost ship.
Dan kita kena cari kunci. So jom.
Here the
Apa
crew
lama-lama?
stored all the weapons. For some reason, you have reached front ghost. In this part of the ship, there are more skeletons. You have to the hole ghost to the cabin.
Seterusnya kita akan cari kunci.
As expected, there are many skeletons here. Many. You have reached to ghost skeleton. The battle begins. The battle ends.
Dahsyat juga eh.
Alien
Skeleton pakai pedang
hole trunk. Alien hole skeleton. To below deck.
Okay, so seterusnya kita pergi. Kita pergi sini aku
You
tengok
have reached to the ghost ship. To the cabin. To the armory.
Pergi armory. Pergi armory.
You have reached front ghost back exit. You have front go to the hold. The access to the front of the hold is blocked, but the rear is still. You have reached back ghost. Elian opens.
Seterusnya kita kena kalahkan.
From here it should be possible to reach the rear of the. You have to below front ghost banshee.
Macam ni kita kena lawan dia ni.
The battle begins. Alien is getting weaker. Alien is getting slower. 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 Alien manages to escape. The battle ends. Double, as expected, is skeleton. The battle begins.
Sebenarnya
The battle ends.
kita cari symbolic hole. Di mana ya?
Corpse. Necklace. To below deck. Front exit.
Di mana? Di mana?
You have back at ghost ship. To below deck.
Okay.
You front exit. Ghost ship. To the main deck. To the hold. To the main.
Oops. Sorry.
You have reached to below. Go.
Bukan situ. No. Tuh aku naik atas balik kenapa?
You have front.
Okay.
You have reached front. Ghost ship. You have to the hold. To the cabin. To the hold. There are many ghosts here. Elliot. You to the treasure ghost ship floor. Looking closer. To below.
Okay, dapat simbolik. So sekarang kita baru boleh
You
bunuh dia.
have to the hole. Go to the armor.
Kita baru boleh bunuh Banshee tadi, hantu perempuan tadi. So, lepas tu kita masuk bilik kapten dan
You have reached front. Go back exit.
okay, nanti aku ceritakan semuanya. Okay, nanti aku akan bagi tahu apa yang kena buat seterusnya.
You have reached front. Go to the hold.
Sekarang kita kalahkan hantu perempuan.
You back to below. Go ghost.
Alamak.
The battle begins. The battle ends. Elliot, back exit.
Ada hantu guys.
You have to below front egg Banshee. Alien has a.
Seranglah laju.
The battle begins.
Dah.
The battle ends. Alien, the Banshee dissolves. To below deck.
Sekarang kita boleh masuk bilik kapten.
This place is empty. No one arrived.
Kita save point.
You have reached save ghost. You saved to the captain.
Sekarang kita defeat ni.
The room has a
Skeleton
shelf full of
captain.
books, some treasure.
Kita defeat dia.
You have reached treasure ghost skeleton captain. He wears logbook. The battle begins.
So dia pakai dua benda guys. Aku abas dengan pedang. sorry. Dah habis.
The battle ends. Ellie, the skeleton collapsed to below deck to the treasures. Bookshelf, logbook.
Okay, scroll,
The ba-
scroll, scroll,
That you-
scroll.
the logbook. Treasures to the stern. Alien unlock.
Sekarang kita kena pergi speedboat. Bukan. Ambil cannon dulu.
Alien quickly gets out of the room, which leads to. You have reached to the ghost to the main broken aqua helm. Quartered to the captain to the main.
Kita ambil cannon dulu, cannon. Dan kembali ke speedboat. Jom.
You have reached to go to the to the stern to the speed cannonballs cannon. Alien cannon to the.
Balik ke speedboat.
Alien quickly returns to the speedboat.
Okay, kita save
You
point.
have reached to the speedboat. You have reached savings. You saved 2 medical bed weapons to the outside. You have live crew speedboat. He's on. Crew member through. He's Amelia. Amelia is shit. Crew member. He's suddenly. Crew member. He's to inside to the ghost.
Okay, kembali ke kapal. Sekarang kita nak fire.
Alien returns to the ghost ship. The crew quick.
Okay, okay.
You have reachable ghost to the cannons. Battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gain. Suddenly the Kraken lets go of the ship and it starts moving. Skeleton, main man, to below, to the bow.
Sekarang kita kena berhentikan kapal dengan cara pergi ke bawah dan tekan anchor.
You have reached up, post, anchor. Alien doesn't waste a second and uses all his strength to drag the anchor and toss it into the sea. It worked! The anchor sank into the sea and now the ship stops moving.
Whoa.
The others are doing well. Even the speedboat is free and the crew is going aboard. Now Elian should do the same. Or so he thinks, at least. Right after the first step toward the main deck, the Kraken swings a tentacle outside the view of Elian, and since he let his guard down for a moment, he barely
Whoa.
notices the threat coming and gets hit. The blow makes him fall straight into the sea.
Aduh.
A few seconds later, he loses consciousness. When Elian opens his eyes, he's still dazed. His sight is blurry. The sound of the waves, the sand on his face,
Yee.
and then a female figure in the distance that gets closer to him. Elian is exhausted and faints again. Meanwhile, how much time has passed? Elian wakes up, but he can't move, except... You have reached Hidden Cave. Saving point. You saved the game. Lever. You opened life point. Quit. Hell Hunter. And
Oke, sampai situ saja aku akan review. So,
Pertuturan aktif. 62% kuasa pusat kawalan. Mod dipilih. Rekaman screen.
so kita jumpa di next video di episode 3 insyaallah. So, bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.